Maraming salamat po at muli tatanungin ko lang muna kasi po Congressman Pariñas, nung last hearing po in response to the condition you imposed upon us so that we can conduct this hearing, sabi niyo po pag nandyan po si JB Sebastian ay pwede po tayo mag-conduct ng hearing. So may I ask Secretary Aguirre to explain the absence of JB Sebastian and put into the records the reason for his absence.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, the Vice Chairman, the Majority Floor Leader, and members of the House, members of the Justice Committee. In answer to the question of Mr. Chairman, we received a letter or a first endorsement from OIC Rolando Asuncion dated October 5, 2016, informing us on the medical condition of JB Sebastian, who we knew was involved in a stabbing incident inside the New Bilibid prison. He attached to the letter a clinical abstract on the condition of JB Sebastian and may read for the record why he was not able to attend the hearing this morning. I quote, surgical diagnosis, pneumothorax bilateral lungs, secondary to multiple puncture stab wound bilateral chest, soft tissue contusion, hematoma, right posterior chest. The medical recommendation, I quote, patient still with bilateral chest tubes, repeat X-ray was done this morning, but still with persistent pneumothorax, hence still not advisable to have the tubes pulled out at present. This was the clinical abstract given to us by Dr. Mency Orellana, the attending physician of JB Sebastian of the Medical Center Muntinlupa Incorporated. So that this is written last October 4, 2016, Mr. Chairman, and so that's the reason why JB Sebastian is not around.
Thank you for that explanation. May I also acknowledge the presence of Minority Floor Leader Danny Suarez. So, pero what will this committee expect? Siya po ba ay maipepresenta natin soonest? We have scheduled 2 hearing dates today and tomorrow para dito madinig natin. Bukas ubay pwede siyang madala dito?
Baka po bukas ay masyadong madali pa, and besides, there's another reason why we would like to ask for the resetting of tomorrow's hearing, because we are required by the Senate to present our budget, and we are going to defend the budget. So may we request that early next week for the next succeeding hearing, Your Honor. And perhaps we would be sure that JB Sebastian and another witness who was stabbed, Mr. Vicente C., would be around to testify.
Sige po. So, I think that is important also. Yung budget ninyo ay napaka-importante. And as a courtesy to our co-equal chamber, kailan nyo po pwedeng ipresenta po itong dalawang ito?
Pwede po Monday, October 10.
October 10. So we will reset tomorrow's hearing and reset it to Monday. Ganun pa.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Sige po,
Thank you very much.
We'll take note of that, and anyway, the members are here and they are notified accordingly. No? So we will cancel tomorrow's hearing and reset it to Monday. Maraming salamat po.
Mr. Chairman, Yeah, with the manifestation of the good secretary, for all we know, the presentation of the witnesses for the last two hearings, so with today and a further date on Monday, with the absence of Mr. J.B. Sebastian, and for all intents and purposes, for all we know, the end result of this investigation will be for us to guide and craft vital pieces of legislation. Maybe just without preempting our chair, may we be apprised of the flow of the presentation for today? How many witnesses are there for today? Sans J.B. Sebastian, how many witnesses, and what would be the flow of the presentation, Mr. Chair? Thank you.
Thank you for that. If this were a court of law, we would have been benefited by pre-trial, which is mandatory. Kanya lang, wala dito, and so that that request is really something that I would like to ask the secretary to give us a preview of what to expect today. How many witnesses, who will come in first, etc., etc. And then we hope that whoever will be presented today will be equally explosive, kasi sayang naman po yung ating na-achieve na kung ngayon po ay walang masyadong matibay na witness tayong ipepresenta ngayon. We hope you have considered that for today's hearing. Knowing that J.B. Sebastian will not be presented in today's hearing, I hope meron kayong inihanda rin na kasing bigat at kasing explosive din na magiging pahayag po ni J.B. Sebastian. Of course, we know that Jonel Sanchez, who is under the custody of PSG, dapat nandiyan ba ang PSG? So anyway, I'll give you the floor, Mr. Secretary, to walk us through what will happen in today's hearing.
Mr. Chairman, before leaving the Sebastian matter and before the Secretary of Justice proceeds with his explanation, may this representation be advised on whether, if ever Sebastian comes to be a resource person in this proceeding, will he be coming as someone who is cooperating with the Department of Justice, or he simply comes because he is complying with the subpoena which may be issued by the Department of Justice?
May I know? Please respond to that, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Si J.B. Sebastian po ay up to now ay hindi pa definite yung kanyang whether he'll cooperate or whether he is going to tell the whole truth. Because previously, mayroon pong nakipag-ugnayan sa kanya at ang sabi ay nililimit niya yung gusto niyang sabihin. Doon daw lang po sa food supply anomaly na nangyayari sa Bilibid. Ang sabi ko, hindi maaari yun. Dapat kung ikay magsasalita dito, dapat sabihin mo yung buong katotohanan. So I rejected the offer to testify on some particular incident only. Kaya po dun sa katanungan ni Congressman Castro, ay wala pa pong na malinaw na kung ano ang gagawin ni Sebastian, kung magte-testify siya under the Witness Protection Program or kung bibigyan ng immunity. So, yun po ang kasagutan ko. Salamat po, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, may I request the Secretary to respond that if despite this uncertainty on whether Sebastian is coming as cooperative witness to support this proceeding or that he is simply complying with the subpoena, the Secretary of Justice is still determined to present him this coming Monday as scheduled.
with all due respect, Deputy Speaker,